Hey there, it's Chicken Little Carnivore because I eat very little chicken. And that's a fact. Look at that. I broke 4 of these bits doing this awesome deck project. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? See, just so you get a heads up about this, all of this here is going to be inside of a house. And this is going to be my dining room. Yeah, the camper is going to be inside of a house. You know, so I did all the underpinning on the camper. I don't think I ever got this door in the picture, but yeah, did all the underpinning on the camper, built the deck last year. That was last year's project. So, you know, I faced it all off, filled it in, made it look cool. So, that looks neat. Watch this. Ah, right? You should see it at nighttime. It looks amazing, man. But we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. I literally cut every post a ½ inch too short. So my top rail doesn't work. I mean, it looks pretty amazing without the top rail anyway. So I may just not put it on there. Or I might have to extend these. Oh, that one's bolted down. Extend these by a ½ inch and then put these back on there like that. So, you know, it won't show, but then the board would fit. See? The board would fit. Oh my gosh. But it looks pretty nice like this. These little cubby holes here, they're going to be for like I don't know if you've seen that commercial on TV, that black guy, a faux ficus. I'm going to bring a faux ficus into my house. Well, I'm probably going to have a faux ficus. Or at least some faux trees, right? One for each side, and maybe plants over here too. I don't know. But yeah, this is what 10 hours gets. By the way, this is what a carnivore does when he's not working 71.5 hours a week. He's spending 10 hours on the weekend doing this, which, by the way, that's exactly what it took me, 10 hours. You have no idea how many screws are in this thing. Wow. I mean, there's 3 back here holding that on, and then 4 on each one of them, but it really, really makes it solid. This one here isn't real solid. It's kind of solid, but still moves a little bit, so I'm gonna put a couple more screws down in there, drill some holes. But really makes it solid. I think if I put a handrail on it, that would just make it even more solid, honestly. But it ain't going anywhere, I can tell you that. So my dog, for some reason, you see right there's the puppy pads, and my dog, for some reason, will not piss outside. So I went in the house, she went in the house, and then she wanted to take a piss on the puppy pad. I'm like, bitch, you was just outside. What the hell's wrong with you? So I made her go back outside, and she was whining and whining at the door to get back inside to piss on the puppy pad. You're kidding, right? And so finally, I think she finally took a piss outside. I must have missed that. I was busy working. And then, poo. That's right there is dog poo on the porch. She got all of this land to go poop on. And what does she do? Rosie, what do? You poop right there. What in the hell are you doing, dog? And she's hurt herself. Come here, Rosie. Come here. Come here. See her hobbling? She's hurt herself. Me and her were roughhousing the other night. She got hurt, and we wasn't roughhousing any more than what we normally roughhouse. You know, we just roughhousing. And she went, "Earth." like that. You know, it was kind of a high pitched "Erf," and then she started limping, and then she was starting to get better, and she went down the stairs right here wrong earlier, and "Erf" again, and so she's hurt. And I'm going to tell you something. I love my dog, and I don't want anything bad to happen to my dog. But the best fucking thing that ever could have happened to her was she gets hurt. Because she's not jumping up, she's actually acting like a normal dog instead of a crazy, insane dog. So, see these here, I started with just one right next to the metal. Of course, I had to drill into the metal there to get those on. And then one right next to the metal there. And again, had to drill into the metal to get those on. And then what you do is you measure so that way they're all equally spaced all the way across. Some of them were 4 inches, some of them were 4 1/4, some of them were 3 7/8 and 3 3/4. So to get even spacing, and then you mark it and you drill it, and you do one at a time. Drill, put them on the top, and then level it, and then drill the bottoms, and everything had to be drilled because of the screws they gave me. The screws were really hard. They were really good screws, but I do have an issue with these bolts here. See how they're rusting? What the hell? I paid a lot of money for this shit, and they're rusting. That just pisses me off. That should never, ever, ever happen. That should never happen. So there's nothing I can do about it now. It's already up. And of course, I don't have the roof over yet or none of that. So, I mean, I think it looks pretty neat. Not bad for 10 hours worth of work. Oh, I'm going to put, there's going to be a gate built identical to this with these holders here and these stiles. There's going to be a gate at each end, and then I'm going to put a little doghouse out here, and Rosie's going to hang outside all summer long. Get her out of the kitchen, get her out of the house, unless it's like 90 degrees, then I won't leave her outside. But so yeah, I use Drink Mate for my sparkling water. I'm waiting on them to get some good water bottles in. You know, some insulated ones. Because summertime's here and I get just tired of drinking warm water. But, custom deck. It's right here. This is what, well, I guess this is what $3,000 will get you. You know. And that's just materials. That's not including my labor. So if you want me to come build one, you're going to have to figure at least $6 grand in labor, because there's a lot of labor involved in this. But because I know what I'm doing, I'm able to do it. And I'm a carnivore, right? I haven't eaten all day long, right? I mean, I got up at 5 this morning. I overslept an hour. Normally I get up at 4, keep myself on a regular schedule because I get up at 1 every day and go to work. See, so let's get back further here. My bird feeders. Oh, I got to fill those today. Bird bath. Pile of junk. Needs cleaned up. Fucking busted ass toilet. I live in the junk pile. But it's all going to get cleaned up sooner or later. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Boy, that looks really good from here. I hope this video is doing it justice, because it just really looks neat. Can't wait to get the roof over done. It's going to be 3 foot past that end over there is the roof over. 3 foot around the back, and then this end here is actually going to be 10 feet out. And then I'm going to do a lean-to off of it that's going to come way out here past this tree. So these trees here are going, that tree there is going, and most likely this one, but I don't know yet. That's a pretty good tree. So that may end up staying. But yeah, over there is going to be my my master bedroom, master bathroom, walk-in closet. I'm actually going to have a urinal in my bathroom. That's right. You know why? Because I can. And new bug light. That son of a bitch works really good too. So so that's it for today. I just thought I'd show you the deck project. Of course, I got to work on that over there. See how that's falling in. That ain't no good. So I got more projects to do. All of that right there, that big ass planter that these people put up. My brother and sister-in-law, or my sister and brother-in-law, they just make no sense. They put a planter in underneath the trees. Nothing grows. So I'm going to tear it all down, all of it out. And that's actually going to be my driveway before I build a pole barn to put my vehicles inside. And then we're going to use all that wood and build them a really nice deck on the front of their house with a porch over it. So that's just another project that I've got, you know. So that's it. Gee whiz. This is kind of a long video, isn't it? All right, it's Chicken Little, and I'm out.